Hey everyone, welcome to English 1301. I am Professor Chandler and I wanted to take a couple minutes just to kind of introduce you to how D2L is set up and how we're going to be using it for our course. So you can see what I've done here is I've just gone right up here to templejc.desiretololearn.com. This is the website that everybody's going to be using to log on to D2L. So the more quickly you bookmark this and save this, the easier everything is going to run from here on out. So this is D2L's homepage right here. And you're going to see different types of announcements put out by the college right up here under their news. And you're going to see some information that they put out here about courses and all that kinds of stuff. Really helpful information is right here. This is the D2L tutorials and other information. These are really short little VidGrid videos that tell you, how you want to access the content in D2L, how you want to make discussion posts, how you use Dropbox, how you take quizzes. Essentially, anytime you might be having any questions about how to use some type of function in D2L, these are right here on your home screen. So take a couple minutes, check those out. You're gonna feel a lot more comfortable as we progress because we're just gonna dive right on into English composition. So you're gonna continue scrolling and you're going to see that there are different courses. And you can see there's several listed here. What you're going to want to do is to find my class. And usually you're going to see my last name here. Here's our spring 2021 English 1301. And you just click right into that. This is our home page. And you're going to see I have an announcement ready to run for you guys right here. I do walk you through some of the information, like this is the course homepage. So if you're seeing this, you're on the home page. And I kind of walk you through a little description of everything that's going on here. Now I've already sent all of you guys your syllabus, so hopefully you're getting, your feet wet and you're ready to start classes tomorrow. I'm super excited. Now I frequently put announcements right here. And when I say frequently, I mean sometimes it could be twice a day, sometimes it's every day, sometimes it's maybe 4 or 5 times a week. But I am often communicating with you right here on this homepage. So please make sure you're coming in and checking, and then scroll down, to any previous ones to make sure you're not missing anything. You're gonna see right over here on the side is our calendar. And I try to keep all of your information up here for the major assignments that we're going to be doing. So you're going to see the grammar practice, the different types of quizzes that we have here, when your exam is due, all of this kinds of stuff. It's not going to show so much your daily work that's going in here, but you're going to see a fairly decent amount of information to kind of help you through. So if you're a planner and you like to get that information down in a calendar, that's going to be very helpful for you. Okay, so now I'm going to take you right over to content. Now, content is where everything is located in our course. And right here, you're going to see that this particular one, if you come over here, you can see I've got an overview of our course, everything that we're doing. This is me, so you can see who I am. If you see me on campus sometime, come by and say hello. You can see the course schedule. This is that calendar. We have another one right here. I try to make dates very available to you so you know exactly what is going on, when things are due. You'll see our start dates. You're going to see the due dates. You're going to notice all these quizzes, these weekly quizzes. I open those up for you from the beginning of the course until the final due date, April 30th. I do teach these each week, but if you want to go around and play with some of the quizzes, you're certainly welcome to. The way I do our weekly quizzes is I let you take them as many times as you want until you get 100. And so these are great practice. So please feel free to come in here and try your hand at some of them. If you don't score well, don't worry. The lesson is coming up. You'll do better next time. Just keep trying. Okay, so table of contents. This is where all the information happens. You're going to see I have a start here. I have a welcome video where I kind of walk you through, let you know what's going on. We have orientation video clips about Temple College. This is really helpful. They tell you just about everything. You guys are now doing these classes online. This information would be helpful if you were there on campus, but hopefully we're going to be returning really soon. This is a great way to kind of get your feet into our college and see what's all going on. So please make sure you're checking those out. Underneath our Start Here button, where you can have the welcome video, you're going to see I have the syllabus, our course schedule, our major assignment directions, and helpful resources. I have different modules set up in here. So the syllabus that I emailed you, I keep a copy right here too. So if you lost that email, or if you printed it out and you've lost it, you can go ahead and access it right here. So you can just click into there. I have the course schedule. I have guidelines for participating and discussion posts, so you're going to want to check that out. I'm kind of picky there. We don't get those great discussions that happen in the classroom when we're doing online courses, so take a couple minutes to look through there. You're going to see that I like you to engage your peers, and I want something a little bit more in depth than I agree. I want us to challenge each other on our ways of seeing things and the world, and this is college. This is the great exchange of ideas. This is where we grow as scholars, and that happens by engaging as scholars. I do have a couple help things here. If you're not sure how to create a discussion thread, I've got that there. If you don't know where to start, I've got all kinds of information there. If you're having trouble accessing your email, or how to download Word and all the great Office things like PowerPoint, this is right here, because you do get that as a college student at Temple College. That's included in your tuition. So please make sure that you're downloading Word and you're getting all the benefits of Microsoft Office. Attached in the syllabus that I sent you, I have the major assignments that we're going to do, but I also keep them right here, so you can easily come right back and reference when those are done. You're going to see here I have an oral presentation that we're going to do. It's going to be a film review on any film that you particularly like. It is going to be due fairly quickly, but it's only 2 minutes, so don't stress. And I'm going to offer a couple of times where we can meet on Zoom if you want to do it live, or you can just record it on YouTube or one of the other things that I give you on here and send it over. This is just so I get to know you, I see your face, I know how to pronounce your name, and we're just going to check this off really quickly. I'm not going to grade you like we're in a major speech class. This is the beginning part of a composition. I just want you getting used to sharing your ideas in a public forum. So this is one of our first assignments that will be due. All right, first day handout. This just tells you how to access all the information. Again, I put our orientation clips right here. You're going to see the things I'm picky about. Now, I'd probably want to print that out and have it on hand if I were a student and a professor told me that they were picky about some certain things. That'll come in handy right before you submit any essays. Another great link here is for our writing center. We have free tutors that will help you at any stage of the writing process. So if you're sitting down with that essay and you're not sure where to start, reach out to them. These are people who are professionals in writing, and they are ready to help you. They're successful writers, and they're going to share any tips that they have with you. If you're running into any type of technical issue, D2L is not working, Dropbox isn't working, your computer is kind of wigging out, here's the information for the help desk. This is also in the syllabus I sent to you. I would put their phone number in your phone, because you're always going to run into some kind of technical problem, and I am not the person to help you. I'm fantastic with comma splices, editing, and rhetoric, and writing, but when it comes down to technology, we want to go to those pros, and this is their expertise, so please make sure you reach out to them. I do have Strunk and White. This is a free book, probably the most famous grammar book on hand. So please feel free to download this onto your computer and be able to access all the information that's out there on any grammar question you have. We're going to go over a lot of these concepts, but sometimes I might refer over to Strunk and White. And so now you know where to find it. It's right here. And then, of course, all those videos that were up there on that homepage, I went ahead and put a link right here too, right in our course. I want you to feel comfortable navigating around D2L, so we're going to do that right away. Okay, so once you're really comfortable here, you're going to go right into week 1. And this is where all the content happens. And each week, you're going to see we have start dates. You're going to go to the next week, and you're going to find how this is all set up. I usually have a short written lesson right here. I usually have a lecture video explaining what we're doing in the class. You can see this week I do have a podcast. You can find that on Spotify, and I give you a link in here. You can listen to it on here. You're going to see we have a syllabus quiz. I have this. This is going to be due the 27th. And this is so that you immediately start taking ownership of the course and the work that you have to do, and I can make sure that we're answering any questions. So I would rather take some time out this first week and really just make sure we all understand this. Now you can take this quiz over and over and over again until you get 100. So don't be afraid of the grade. I'm really more interested that you understand the content, because you knowing how to use this map to guide yourself through the course is super important in an online class, or you can't just come up to me in the middle of class and ask a question. So please make sure you understand that. Okay, you're going to see I also have a section kind of lined out, and I'm going to have this every week. What I need to read this week, what I need to write this week, and your weekly grammar instruction. I'm going to do this every single week. You're basically going to come in with content lecture information that I have about what I want you to know. Any types of quiz, we'll have them sometimes here. But you're always going to have a what I need to read, what I need to write, and the weekly grammar instruction. Okay, so your writing here, when you come here, I just want to point out, I do link your discussion topics right here into our weekly folder, so you can see exactly what's going on here. You can look at the rubric and see how I'm grading what I'm looking for. You can see when our response is due for this week. But you can also come right over here to discussions and click into our weekly discussions and see that I have all this information here. You can see I have an Ask the Professor right here up at the top. So feel free to send me any questions you might have. Dropbox up here is where you're going to submit any types of assignments. So you're going to come right in here. You'll be able to click into the folder, and you're going to have a place where you can upload your file. All right, quizzes are located here, but I also link them into the weekly content. You can see who's all in our class by hitting this button. And if you see a little green light next to their name, you're going to know they're right online, right here. I can also kind of get an idea of who's logging in and making sure everything's okay. Your grades are located here. I keep attendance here, and I take attendance by those who are posting on the discussion board. That's how I know that you're here and you're active. So please make sure you're doing that. I hope this helps walk you through the class a little bit. I'm excited to start working with you guys, and please feel free to reach out anytime you have any questions. You can do so by sending me a little message here or clicking on this little icon here and sending me an email. You can also email your other classmates here, and I have a GroupMe account for our class also, which I will be posting up tomorrow afternoon. So please stay tuned, and I'm excited to get started with you guys. Have a great week.